God, that's a cool place. I didn't even know it was there. I didn't even know the steakhouse. Like I had heard of it, but I never
It's a
like
cool
went
place.
by there. Oh my
But I remember we
God,
had
that was
this.
cool. There was right in the pool, and
Yeah, we
there
went.
was a van. It was awesome.
I went through.
I read it.
Really? Yeah. One after.
All right, let's bring this Lawrenceburg Advisory Planning Commission order. Roll call, please.
Jim Crook,
Here?
Gary Hutcherson,
Here.
Dylan Little,
Present.
Owen Cross,
Here.
Brett Bondurant,
Yes, sir.
Lenny Fryman,
Here.
Tony Abbott,
Here.
Attorney Del Weldon,
Here.
and myself.
Have we all had a chance to review the minutes? If so, do we have a motion and/or a second to approve them?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion accepted. Do we have a staff report tonight?
I do have a couple items crossed off your agenda. They will be in next month for plat review,
Okay,
and that is my staff report.
all right. Steve Carey, you want to come up and tell us about what we need to do for you?
Hey there. I think what we're bringing before you guys tonight is a plat review for a deeded portion of our property, so, or it wasn't our property, behind the framery. We're at 70 East High, excuse me. And there's .005 acres, I believe, is that right, John?
Yeah, to be consolidated.
To be consolidated into 70 East High. So the city deeded that over to us. It's been a couple months now, it's been recorded. So now we're just wanting to consolidate.
Any questions from the board?
And just give a little background. I mean, we've been working on this project for a while now, maybe
A year.
7 months, or a year. Yeah.
It's been a year.
Make it an even year.
Yeah.
So we basically just shaved off a rectangular section to the east of their property that was a part of the Greg Davis kind of rental properties that we bought. And it really did just even it out. It kind of evened out the lot line. For some reason, that lot line jutted in a little bit. So it makes their lot straight, it makes our lot straight. It's actually been through redevelopment and city council, and everyone is approving of that, of the transaction. And also the A houses have done a lot with that property already. They have a business tenant in the basement, they're living up top, so just all positives all the way around.
Yep, we've put about 100,000 into the property at this point. Now we're planning to build a garage in the back, and that's why we need it consolidated. So-
Okay, any other questions or comments from the board? We have a motion to approve the plat and/or second.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then on the 19th, then that is the city council approving it,
I've got
or?
it on the council agenda already, yes.
Okay. All right.
Have to come back through city council.
Again, yeah.
Really?
That's, yeah.
Why?
It's good to approve just the plat. So, I mean, it's, and
Yeah,
thank you
so
guys
I
for
know.
hanging in there. It has been a really long process. Just because it originally started out as a redevelopment project, we kind of thought, and then it got bounced around in redevelopment, then it went back to city as a joint project, then it went back to city again to get approval to just have it be just a city project and not a redevelopment project. Then it went back to redevelopment saying, hey, it's not gonna be redevelopment, it's just gonna be city. So now we're to the point where we're doing the plat, so now this is just plat approval, so now it's planning commission. I know, it's, and
But
thank
it
you
is
guys.
redevelopment, right? Because in a few years, we'll be putting our business in there.
Yeah, it is, but I mean,
Okay.
so the reason it kind of, the redevelopment thing fizzled out a little bit because they've got, when they bought it, they bought into a long-term lease with a law firm, which we all hate lawyers in Lawrenceburg, and so, redevelopment kind of has always taken the stance, if it's a business, it needs to be like a retail business or a restaurant or something of that effect. So by the time it had gone through the process, the city council thought, well, we should still do this regardless of what's going on. And it's not really their fault that they're stuck with that lease. And it's still a business. So it's Brett's right. It's taken a really long time. So thank you guys for hanging in there with us. And now it's just to the routine kind of procedural approval of a plat, which is you guys and then council, and then the mayor signs it, so it can get recorded. So it's just kind of last steps, but thank you for hanging in there, and thank you guys for considering this.
Okay,
Do we have any old business tonight? Thank you.
thanks.
I have none.
Do we have a motion and or a second for adjournment?
So move.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion adjourned.
That's the part I like.
5 minutes. That was 5 minutes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for being patient with us. See you, buddy.
Fine, sir, yourself.
There you
Dale.
Thank you, sir. Oh. Well.
Yeah, well, I got to beat Ty York first.
What's that?
I got to beat Ty York. He's running against me in the primary.
Do that. By taking your sign?
Primary votes are hard to come by in our district.
Huh.